Welcome to another day in the accountability series. Good morning! I'm so tired. So every morning, like clockwork, I wake up at around 5:29 or 5:50. For some reason, that is just the time my body likes to wake up. And today, like any other morning, I woke up at 5:29, I went to the bathroom, I decided to go back and lie down. And then I fell asleep for another 2 hours and it's already 7:30. I mean, I'm glad I got more sleep, but it was so hard to get up from that sleep. But I am awake and today is another great day for us to build our habits. So let's eat.
You always deserve to eat. Let's eat.
Some of my major struggles with my relationship with food was number one, constantly thinking about food, and I felt like I was obsessed with food. And number two was I was always feeling so unsatisfied. And a big factor to that was the fact that I was skipping meals. And most importantly, skipping breakfast. Because the thought is, hey, I'm not even that hungry in the morning. Also, breakfast is the easiest to skip because you're just pushing back the meal as much as you can. But then by the time that meal hits, it's so hard to feel satisfied because even if I didn't feel hungry, my body was hungry and I just wasn't connected to my fullness cues. And because I was actually hungry without knowing that other signs of hunger was thinking of food, the whole time I thought I was obsessed with food was my body trying to tell me that it needed fuel. It took me a while to not feel guilt for eating in the morning. And now that we do have breakfast, it feels so good. Big as my face. So good. Tried something new for breakfast. It's a hit. We've got Korean strawberries. They are so sweet and so delicious. Look at this one. It looks like a Among Us. Emergency meeting! There are 11 pieces. Everybody gets 3 pieces because Daddy said he only wants one. This one is the perfect strawberry. Bite's eating the Among Us. Oh no. Perfect. An anti-inflammatory for my period. Hello. This morning we have a meeting with a brand. I don't want to say it yet because I am afraid of jinxing it. That's why I don't really announce things. We're gonna meet with a brand. I'm very, very excited to work with them this year. Possibly one of my dream brands. It's a food brand. And for a clue, something to do with sprinkles. Let's meet with them. Hi. Morning. Okay, thank you so much. Bye. Meeting is done. This is a basket of folded laundry. Let's put it away. Another dieting thing that essentially ruined my relationship with food, creating food rules. And this is rules around food, like you can't have snacks, you can't have white food, nothing with oil. All of these rules around food cost so much fear. Even until now, sometimes when I cook with oil, I only put very, very little because I have so much fear around it. And you might be thinking, I think it's just right to have rules so that you don't eat quote-unquote bad food. But that's when the negative relationship with food starts, because by labeling food bad, you now worry and stress and feel anxious about the times that you eat it or want it. There is no good or bad food. Granted, they're not all nutritionally equal, but all food will still offer something. You're able to listen to your body more and recognize the amounts that feel good for you. Because every time I would have something as simple as a cracker, I would have thought that I had ruined my whole diet and then just eat anything else I thought was quote-unquote bad until I would reset. Of course, when you have health concerns, it's good to be mindful of certain food items, but you have to remember that nothing is inherently bad. And the more we label it bad, the harder it is for us to actually listen to our body. game with Coach Mal in Denver, and we won 4-8. 4-8. Of course, they were like playing in half of their energy, but still feels good. We got some dirty ice cream.
You said you're good with avocado and cheese.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I don't like avocado. What's the other one?
Strawberry.
Ice cream. We're home from tennis. Oh, it was such a good session. I love tennis so much. The first tennis of the year, it felt so good. Let's get back into the topic of the things that essentially ruined my relationship with food. Overdoing a certain food item. I don't mind repeating my food. As you've seen from the past few vlogs, a lot of my meals are very similar. But in a dieting mindset, you would often continuously repeat food that you felt were safe, and the way you would prepare it wouldn't necessarily be the most delicious way. Sometimes you would think it was very delicious until years later you look back and think, I was eating that. I did the banana island diet where all you would eat is essentially bananas. I also did a diet where all I was eating was oats, and then all I was eating was tofu, and then all I was eating was TVP, and the way I would prepare it was pretty much the same the whole time. I struggle eating these foods because it gives me a traumatic reflex or like a gag reflex because I can just think about the times when I was eating it in a restrictive diet. To this day, I kind of struggle eating bananas. It's okay to have your favorites and eat the same thing here and there because it's a staple. Variety plays such a big role in your consistency and longevity. And of course, preparing the food in a way that you actually enjoy. Watermelon. It's a good one. Okay, one of the biggest things that impacted my relationship with food is this. Comparing what I ate to what everybody else ate. This is also why I'm a little bit iffy about posting what I eat in a days. I know that there are definitely people who are going to compare their intake to mine, as I did with other what I eat in a days. I would look at what they're eating and try to follow exactly what they did because maybe I would look exactly like them if I did that. And something to also remember as you consume this content is that not everybody shows every single thing, and they don't always eat the same way as well. And there are times where people show what they eat, but they don't actually eat it. There's a lot behind the scenes. Like, you might be seeing what I'm eating now in the accountability vlogs, but there are also a lot of things that I'm not showing. Like, I haven't been showing the snacks. I haven't really been showing the desserts because sometimes I forget to vlog it. I still enjoy making the what I eat in a days, and even watching them really depends on the content itself. But I watch them more for like recipe ideas, how people fit food into their context and their culture, if they're busy and what they do and how do they fuel their bodies. So here's a reminder that we can eat and work out all the same, but our bodies will still not look the same because everybody is different. And this watermelon is so delicious. It's a lazy and kind of tired day. So for dinner, it is shawarma dinner. And I also made a little bit of a side salad. So this is like a little bit of a coleslaw. Has corn, cabbage, and cucumbers. Because as we always say, focus on adding instead of restricting so that you can eat what you enjoy and add the nutrients that you need. Which brings me to one of the biggest things that impacted my relationship with food, the all or nothing mindset. I used to think that if I ate out or ordered out, boom, diet ruined, restart on Monday. Because it was all or nothing. I had to be perfect. But when I started focusing on what to add, like fiber, water, lean sources of protein, unsaturated fat, high fiber carbs, helped me manage the overeating and the binge eating and helped me truly feel satisfied. But reminding myself that a diet does not have to be perfect because there is no perfect diet. Plus, you get to make food that tastes good but isn't the most filling, also satisfying. Hannah Montana said it best. You get the best of both worlds. I'm so tired. And that is because I got my period today, which means tomorrow is going to be a painful day. After dinner, we just watched a movie called What If on Netflix. It's a Filipino movie starring Alessandra De Rossi and J.M. De Guzman. But ever since we watched Lin Lang, there's so much hatred for J.M. De Guzman because of how he played his character. Let me know if you've watched any of those shows. I am tired, so it is time to end the vlog. Thank you so much for joining me for day 6 of the accountability series. We still got a lot of videos to go, so don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next vlog. Until then, don't forget, you always deserve to eat.
The video's over, but that doesn't mean you have to go. You can still subscribe or watch another video. Thanks for watching.